Hi, my loves. How are we doing? All right. I'm just coming in for a general message, and we know the drill, even though it's very general. If this doesn't apply to you, sit right with you. You don't want to hear what I have to say. That is okay. I will return some other time. Ugh. Well, Two of Pentacles in reverse and then the Seven of Swords. And then I got the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Three of Swords. And then there's a Nine of Cups. You know nobody's trying to get you, right? Not everybody's going to hurt you. There is something with your Empress energy. And like I said, you are standing in your power, clearly. You are attracting and you're not chasing, but you're not allowing things to attract in. And I think every time something or someone gets closer to you, you think that you're onto them about something. Know the difference between reading the lines, reading your intuition versus you just going to straight up into self-sabotage. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you're not balanced. You're not balanced out at all. Okay. You're way too, they're coming to get me. They're coming to hurt me. They're going to deceive me. No, they're not. Nobody's trying to get you. Death. And sometimes to be in tarot, I will say, to be in your Empress energy, it takes a lot for you to be, again, gender doesn't matter, to be in your divine feminine energy. You got to go through some spiritual awakenings. You got to go through the transformation, the heartbreak. Sometimes you do got to go through, figuring out like who's right for your energy, who's not. But I think you're always one-eyed open, thinking somebody's trying to harm you. And again, don't make it fit. I don't think anything has happened. You are in blank, I'm kind of hearing like guns up. You're in full-blown self-sabotage mode, whether it is the people currently in your life or the people that are trying to be in your life and they're trying to send your way. Because here's the thing, you've been in this transformation, and I feel like the universe, with death comes rebirth. This part is gone. It's not coming back, but they're trying to give you a rebirth period, and you're like, nope, they're going to get me. They're going to do this. Again, you want to be in this, yes, I attract, I don't chase, but you're not really allowing things to come into your life. And in the nicest way, if that is the case, that is really going on, there still needs to be some shadow work that's done. You're not, because the Empress energy is not down here yet. You're not all the way there. In a lot of ways, I'm kind of seeing a Queen of Swords. You're sitting up in your ivory tower and being cutthroat on everything. You got to release it. Not everybody's out to get you. And I think there is, let me see why with this Two of Pentacles in reverse. Why do you feel like somebody's trying to get you? Page of Swords in reverse, because they disappointed you. Because I feel like, and here's the thing, you cannot do that to yourself. That is not a way to live. You're going to drive yourself mad, okay? Let me give you a little 101. Yes, and then I got the Fool at the bottom of the deck, and instead of, again, taking the risk, taking that leap of faith, and again, I'm getting at certain people in your life, you rather be like, I'm disappointed. I've been disappointed in the past. I've been through this before. You can't live in the past. You're not being in your Empress energy. You're not surrendering. You're not detaching. You're still holding on to the pain of whatever a person or these people done to you in the past and what they, spiritual awakening they put you through. And I feel like you've been through one, but you're like, And again, if you're not ready, that is okay. My dog just growled, sign. Looking out the window, see what he's like getting huffy about. Sign. I know you've been disappointed in the past. But you cannot be in this, I attract, and then yet you're pushing everything away that you're attracting in. Stop doing that. The universe is trying, your guides, whatever you believe in, they're trying to ship with the Death card a rebirth spot for you. You're not allowing to happen. Why? I feel like there's something you're scared of. And again, I know it's the past of you've been disappointed. You can't live like that. You can't. Four of Wands in reverse. Then I got the Lovers. Love could have really sent you over the edge as far as a spiritual awakening for some of you. And if it's not an actual like romantic situation, again, Lovers, it could apply about somebody you trust as somebody you love. Clearly with the Seven of Swords and Three of Swords is collective. No denying you've been betrayed. I'm not denying that. The nice way, this is a message of you're still not balanced out. You're not healed from it. You're pushing everything away. And I think what you're scared of with this rebirth, because they're trying to give you a Four of Wands moment. And again, if you're not ready, that is okay. But I think you're at a standstill also, as well as, you know, when you push so many people or so many things away at a time, your life does come stagnant. The universe will be like, okay, clearly you're not ready, and that's okay. But then you're like, whoa, wait, what happened? I'm not feeling myself right now because you keep shoving everything away. Are you scared of the disappointments, or are you scared that things are actually going to look right? You know, when it comes to love situation, whatever that applies to, romantically, platonically, I don't care. Family-wise, I don't care. Are you really scared of actually something good is going to come out of it? Three of Swords. Knight of Cups. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like you've been, and that's okay. I feel like you've gotten opportunities of maybe getting asked out or new, you know, again, emotional opportunities as far as hanging out, and you're like, nope. Let me see one more with that Seven of Swords. Ten of Wands. 1 second. And then I got the Ace of Pentacles. You know, and this is sad. I feel like this poor collective, you've been so betrayed, so hurt. And again, if you're not healed, that is okay. But they are telling you you'll never truly have that Empress experience, that life experience, to be in your divine feminine energy if you don't go experience life. If you don't, not saying you need to trust everybody, but it's more of if you don't take up on dates, take up on that hangouts, you'll never get that life experience to know what's good for you and what's not. But you doing the nope. But I don't know why my life is so stuck. I don't know what's going on, because you're way too guarded right now. You're not taking that leap of faith that new opportunities are coming. The opportunities are being presented to you. You're just not taking it. Let go of the past. You're 10 of Wands. You're holding on the past. There's something about when it comes to your mindset. Work smarter, not harder. This is actually kind of sad because, again, I feel like you have been hurt. There is a battle between your mind and your heart right now. Your heart is like, okay, we need to start letting them in, and your mind is screaming like, no, we can't, no, we can't. That's what I'm saying with that Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're not balanced out, and I think it's your mind and your heart. You're never going to get that life experience. Ace of Pentacles. If you don't take those options. And I think that I know what you want. You want forever. And it is still coming, but you don't know if you keep shoving them away. So two things: either take a step back, go into hermit mode, reflect, okay, I still got to get some healing done, and this is something I still need to reflect on. What is something you need to reflect on based off of the hurt and betrayal? The Strength. And then the Two of Wands in reverse. You're actually being guided right now to rest. See how she's resting on the Lion? Let your guides take up the heavy duty work for right now. You rest is what I'm hearing. Pause the journey for a while. Don't take any offers if you're not ready, and that's okay. And with that Strength, that Leo energy, that ferocious Lion, I'm hearing you don't need to be full teeth, full bearing, attack mode all the time. Rest. Your defenses are way too far up. Until you're ready to let those down, your rebirth process is at pause, and that is okay. But take care of yourself for right now.